Hey, it's Mr. Johns, and we're back with Kentucky Route Zero. We are Act 2, Scene 2, St. Thomas Church. So to get you caught up, in Act 1, basically, I tried to kind of go through it in my mind, the story here, with our characters. Connor, our main character, he comes across Shannon and Weaver. They are cousins. And it appears that Shannon's parents died in the flood when the mine flooded, and it killed a bunch of miners, and that's what the stack of helmets was all about underneath in the mine. And Weaver's parents survived; they escaped, and they are the archivists. They're the ones who were recording the songs, the singing of the miners. So. At this point, we have made it onto the Kentucky Route Zero, and we went to a office building, government building, trying to find our way to 5 Dogwood Lane, and kind of got the runaround at the government facility. We are now headed to St. Thomas Church. I can't remember why. So we are going to continue and get caught up with what we are supposed to be doing at the church. Act 2, Scene 2. St. Thomas Church. All right, so random access self-storage. So if I remember right, the church is being held in a storage facility. We have Shannon and we have a janitor. So let's say hi to Shannon. Is that it over there? I don't see any congregation. It's dusty in here. Oh, those are my two choices again. I don't see any congregation, or it's dusty in here. I'm going to say I don't see any congregation. Maybe it's after hours. Let's go see what the janitor knows, I guess. So yeah. Go talk to the janitor. Does not look like a church at all, right? So it's a strange place to hold their, whatever they called them. It was a strange word. Their sessions or something like that. So, oh, here for the night mass, says Brandon, the janitor. What kind of mass is it, or where's the congregation? I'm going to say, where's the congregation? I guess this must look pretty strange, a church without a congregation. When they first moved in here, man, this place was packed. They had a mass every night, 2 on Sunday. But it got a bit awkward to fit everyone in, and the numbers quickly dwindled. Once folks started to see it as a thing that was falling apart, they lost their center of gravity and just started wobbling. That seems weird. Like, usually when a church gets big, that's not why people leave necessarily. But I said it was a bit awkward to fit everyone in. Then the preacher stopped coming too, but he left his old tapes. Same with the organist, and I found some old acetates in the bureau archives, photos of people in churches, so I keep it running. That's weird. So it's like a church service with recorded sermons and pictures of people. You do what you have to do, right? Well, we've all got a job, or Shannon says right now we have to find some bureau documents. Okay, so I think that's what we are here for, if I remember right, finding maps or something. So let's go with that. Oh, you're from the bureau. I moved all those documents to unit C315. Better write that down in case I have to choose. It's down at the other end of the building. Same floor. I need to get the night mass started, but you can borrow my keys. Wow, that's very generous. Okay, so I'll go. You wait here, rest your leg. You're looking kind of pale. Brandon, nice lady. Well, I'd better get this running. Brandon presses play on an old tape machine. Conway listens to the homily, or says, is your whole family Catholic? I'm going to just listen. There are many days in which we proclaim the value of labor and celebrate the piety of the hard-working through feast or abstinence, recognizing St. Joseph the Worker, who was foster father to our Lord Jesus, who trained him in carpentry and in the merit of sweat, and this is one such day. So Conway listens to the homily or says, how do you like working here? I'm going to ask the question instead of listening to more of that. It's okay, I don't really know what else to do. I used to play a lot of card games, in high school. Some of my friends went to college, but most of them just got jobs. Maybe in a few years we'll be hanging out in bars, playing darts or something. You're not allowed to play cards in the bar because it looks like gambling. So I can continue listening or say my leg is killing me. Well, let's say my leg is killing me. I bet everyone's telling you to go see a doctor. Hey, I get it. Too expensive. My dad cut his arm pretty bad on a job, but he stitched himself back up because we didn't have health insurance. But then his hand didn't work very well, and he got pretty depressed and eventually just sort of... Well, I guess I don't know what he should have done. Who knows, right? So it sounds like Conway... Conway? I thought his name was Connor. Conway, he needs to get to a doctor at some point to get his leg looked at. So this is like a hobby. If you asked me what my hobbies were, I'd say card games, science fiction, and perspective geometry. But I run the slideshow, and I play the tapes, and I don't get paid for it. I take it pretty seriously, but nobody's telling me I should. Is that a hobby? Seems like there ought to be a more serious word for it. Oh, that's it. Next, there are some rituals that you and I aren't allowed to participate in, I don't think, and I don't remember them anyway. Shannon comes back and says, hi, I got it. Got what? Or we were just talking about work and hobbies, or we were just listening to the sermon. I'm going to say, got what? What? I found what we came here to get, the file on street name changes. Okay, that's what it was. You don't look good. Let's head back to the bureau and get this straightened out, and then maybe we should go see that doctor the clerk recommended. Exit. I guess we exit now. So that was easy to find those documents, and so it's talking about Dogwood and all the different Dogwoods. So we can hopefully find the correct Dogwood Lane and make our delivery. Game over, right? And the whole point was to deliver something. I don't think so. There's more to it. Shannon says, are you all right? What the heck? I'm okay, or my leg is stuck. My leg is stuck. Okay, I'm going to pull you out. We have to get you out of here. So what happened? Something collapsed? We have to get you out of here. There you go. Okay, are you hurt? Can you put any weight on that leg? Why? This looks like a flashback. It's all messed up. Here, let's get you onto the tram. What is going on? This is a flashback. There you go. Now let's see if this thing has power. What? What? Hey, old man, look at me. Can you hear me? Brandon says, what happened? Shannon says, I don't know. He collapsed. I think he blacked out. He was mumbling about the old mine for a minute. The old mine where we met. Okay, so he's having, I don't know what happened, but he blacked out and he thought he was back in the mine when his leg got hurt. So I think we need to go see that doctor. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Yes, you do, says Shannon. So she hands Brandon the doctor's card. How do we get to this address from here? Brandon says, I don't know. It's pretty tricky going back and forth between, here and there. The bureau's the only way I know. Some of those folks do it all the time. Commuters. Just go back the way you came, find the crystal, and then turn around. Find the crystal, turn around. Okay, so we're going to go back to the Kentucky Route 0, which here it is. And it says go back the other way, which I think was this way. Come on. And then it says what? Oh, find the crystal and then turn around. So, okay. That's exactly what we're doing. Then it should go, yeah, different, I think. Yeah, so it's weird how stuff disappears. But it's like a time warp or something. The projector. What are we looking for? The bureau? The bell? I guess we need an off-ramp, right? This is like the tree. the sprocket. Whoever made this game, they must have been on drugs. It's really weird. The anchor, the bicycle, the feather. Okay, yeah. The wheelbarrow, the antlers. It was a long ways. The scarecrow. Did I pass all this stuff before? I must have. The bureau. The bureau. Yep, there we go. The bureau. Okay, we're back. We're back to the government building. Oh, and we're on Act 2, Scene 3, so we'll cut it there, and I will catch you next, in next act. Next scene. Mr. John's out.